Hello and welcome to qtbear, Panda, Rubik's, or Zoology's first raid guide in a series of raid guides in Dragon Soul. These guides are suitable for those wishing to lead raids in the Looking for Raid feature. Basically, looking for raid is retardedly easy. You can only fail at it if you are heap stupid. This is the first boss. The trash is pretty much tank and spank. On the two side ads on one of the guys, just put some interrupters on them, interrupt those spells, tank and spank the ads to the boss. This first boss is probably the easiest thing since Patchwork and Naxxramas. You can use one tank and pretty much 3 healers if they're decent. And I'm about to pull the boss. We're just waiting, and doing an explanation on vent, flasking up. Basically what happens with this boss is he's tanked away from the raid. DPS hit the boss. He puts a Sunder debuff on the tank. You don't need to worry about swapping tanks because the Sunder debuff is pretty weak and you only have about 10 seconds at 100% armor reduction, so if you're CDC capped like you should be by now, I doubt he's going to kill you. See, we have crush armor on the DK already and I'm just going to taunt off of him because unfortunately he didn't seem to speak English. He does this wall stomp move about every 40 seconds. You just top everyone up. It's pretty easy. Here it comes again. Sorry, not every 40 seconds, about every 15 to 20. And wall stomp's coming out again. See that crystal that just popped up on the left there? You need 7 ranged members to run to it and stand next to it. After so long it detonates and the 7 closest people take damage from it. As you can see there, only 6 players went to it, so I took damage from it. On normal mode, you're going to want to have everyone stacked up behind the boss to heal for the stomp, whereas in Looking for Raid the damage is very weak and it's nothing really to worry about. Once he sucks everyone into the middle like you just saw, you're going to want to run behind a pillar and line of sight the boss. There are spots where you can continue to DPS them. If you see on the right hand side by the Shadow Priest, the right hand side by that Shadow Priest where the Morchok raid frame is on the far right hand side of the screen, you see the Shadow Priest has found a spot where he can continue to DPS the boss while everyone should be line of sighted. That's ideally what all you want your range members to do. And then it's a repeat of what we just saw for the first 2 minutes of the fight. He continues to use War Stomp and he continues to summon crystals. He'll continue to put Sunders on the tanks. Ideally you're going to want to swap at 3 stacks, but like I said before, you do not need to. If you're a paladin, bop removes it. If you're not a paladin, get one of the healers to bop you if the other tanks fail. Alternatively, hit shield wall. It's really nothing to worry about. This was probably one of the most interesting LFR clears I had. There was a lot of European people in the group, a lot of Danish people. We had a record turnout on event of 9 people, and we managed to one-shot all the bosses. Except for the slime guy, which unfortunately was my bad. I called the wrong slime out. At 20%, the boss does a slide and rage. He gets melee and haste increase. But apart from that, he just continues with his same moves. So if you're a decent tank, you may want to use Divine Guardian on one of the stomps, sub 20%. Apart from that, as you can see here, I tried to line of sight behind that pillar and it didn't seem to work there, so I just bubbled and ran back in. And that's pretty much the boss. Enjoy your tokens and free loot from the easiest boss in this place and easiest boss since Patchwork. Thank you for listening to qtbear's raid guide. I hope to see you again soon.